Hello everyone, welcome to the 75th episode of Kanga Crypto News, your place for quick, trustworthy updates from across the crypto landscape. I am Kuba, ready to bring you the latest developments and the stories that matter the most. Before we jump in, a brief reminder. Every edition of Kanga Crypto News is prepared by expert Kanga analysts using reliable sources only. Please remember, however, that this is not investment advice. We release new episodes every Friday. If you want to stay on top of the most important crypto news, subscribe to our channel and tap the notification bell so you never miss an important update. Now, let's get started. So let's start with the money flows, because markets always follow liquidity. Digital assets products just logged $1.9 billion in inflows, their second week of gains right after the Fed's first rate cut since 2023. Total AUM hit a year-to-date high at $40.4 billion. Bitcoin grabbed nearly $1 billion, Ethereum pulled $772 million, while Solana and XRP saw healthy side flows. Short positions are being squeezed with assets under management, AUM, falling to multi-year lows. ETFs kept the momentum. BlackRock's iShares led BTC inflows while ETHA led on the Ethereum side. Meanwhile, Washington just streamlined spot ETF approvals, cutting timelines to as little as 75 days. The new rules opened the door to Solana and XRP funds and even brought launches like a Dogecoin ETF and an XRP spot ETF, both trading above expectations. Now in the other news, Bitcoin is giving traders a scare. It slipped below both the 100 and 200-day EMAs, testing 111,000 before clawing back to 112K. The taker-buy-sell ratio at negative 0.86 screamed bearish sentiment levels, last seen before a 32% drawdown. Analysts warned cycle exhaustion, weaker Sharpe ratios, and low profitability could cap upside. Still, history teases hope. Q4 usually delivers outsized rallies with an 85% average return since 2013. Technical indicators now suggest a potential wedge breakdown towards 108K unless bulls can reclaim the 115K level. Daily closes remain critical. Above 117.5K would signal renewed bullish momentum, while a close below 111.8K would confirm a bearish shift. Meanwhile, FTX's ghost is still cashing checks. The Recovery Trust will distribute another $1.6 billion on September 30th, bringing total recoveries to nearly half the $16.5 billion owed. Payouts vary, 40% for US customers' claims, 24% for unsecured and loan claims, 6% for .com claims, and a generous 120% for convenience claims. But legal drama isn't done. Free AC's liquidators subpoenaed Sam Bankman-Fried, Caroline Ellison, and Ryan Solmate over $1.5 billion in allegedly unlawful asset liquidations. Sam's deposition is set inside prison on October 14th. Meanwhile, the estate keeps unstaking Solana, nearly 9 million SOL pulled since November 2023, worth $1.2 billion. On the bright side, Pantera is shouting Solana's name from the rooftops. They see SOL as the next in line for an institutional moment, arguing ETF approval could come by Q4. Institutions currently hold less than 1% of supply compared to 16% of BTC and 7% of ETH. Stripe and PayPal are said to be circling the ecosystem. Pantera already made SOL their biggest bet, $1.1 billion worth, and led a $500 million Solana treasury round. On the chart, SOL is pressing resistance at $260–280 mark. A successful breakout could confirm a large cup and handle pattern with upside targets ranging from $341 to $523. However, a failed move would shift focus back towards the $200 support level. Dogecoin then stole headlines with its ETF debut. Doge, the first US spot Doge ETF, launched on Cboe BZX and blasted through expectations. $6 million in volume in the first hour, more than double forecasts. Analysts called it shockingly solid. On the same day, the first US spot XRP ETF debuted with $24 million in 2 hours. Beyond ETFs, corporates are moving. Clean Core Solutions boosted holdings to 600 million Doge and set long-term plans to reach 7.5 billion tokens, or 5% of supply. Doge pumped 8% in 24 hours, 34% this month, trading at $0.286. XRP now also has its own ETF catalyst. The Rex Osprey XRPR ETF launches Friday, unlocking regulated spot exposure for TradFi markets. Analysts expect up to $8 billion inflows in the first year. Charts show a bull flag retest, RSI steady at 52, MACD still bullish. If bullish momentum holds, XRP could first target $5 with an extended move potentially reaching $10. The long-term $100 milestone remains speculative, contingent on widespread ETF adoption, integration into corporate treasuries, and even potential inclusion in 401k retirement plans. ARK Invest made its Solana bet louder. After joining Solmate's $300 million funding round, Cathie Wood firm snapped up another $162 million of shares in the renamed Brera Holdings. The company is reinventing itself as a Solana treasury builder. ARK scooped 6.5 million shares across its ETFs, fueling a frenzy that sent Brea up 225% in one day. The move mirrored Sol's rally past $250, reinforcing the narrative that tokenized treasuries are Solana's killer app. Ethereum devs, meanwhile, locked in their next big upgrade. The Fusaka hard fork is set for December 3rd, after testnets in October and November. It aims to expand blob capacity, Ethereum's large data structures, via stepwise increases from 6 to 14 blob per block. Peer data availability sampling will cut costs for the layer 2s by letting validators check only partial data. On top, Fusaka brings vertical trees for storage, a gas limit jump from 30 million to 150 million, and EVM performance boosts. The focus: scaling, efficiency, and cheaper rollups. Ethereum also leaned into academia. The Ethereum Foundation teamed up with Columbia University to launch a blockchain protocol design center in New York. Led by Tim Roughgarden, the $6 million backed hub will research Ethereum's infrastructure layers and run fellowships, residencies, and bootcamps. With Columbia's engineering school on board, the partnership blends academic rigor with Ethereum's push to evolve the global computer in the sky. And finally, BNB hit the big round number. It broke above $1,000 for the first time, peaking at $1,005. Market cap nearly $139 billion, fifth largest coin. Volume spiked 27% to $4.3 billion. A diamond hand wallet turned 1,000 into nearly 1 million by holdings since launch. The move was fueled by rumors of CZ's comeback. He quietly changed his ex-bio from ex-Binance back to Binance, sparking speculation of his return after serving prison time. Traders remembered, BNB was once given away free. Now it's a 4-figure coin. That's everything for today's Kanga Crypto News. If you enjoyed the episode, give us a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to stay current with the latest news. As always, stay informed and stay ahead in the blockchain world. See you next time.
We are Kanga, beyond crypto.